Hi, I'm Lou, and I thought I'd give you a third quarter update. I'll give you what's happened in the last 3 months, what's going to happen in the next 3 months, so that you're on board for where we're going. With that being said, if you don't like the channel, as my mother used to say, if you don't have something good to say, don't say anything at all. Just move on to another channel you like. But this is for the people who are enjoying the channel, and I'm glad you're along for the ride. So with that, in the last 3 months, we went to Carlisle, Pennsylvania, to the Chrysler Nationals, along with the Hurst-Olds Nationals, and have some amazing cars for you from that. Also, we were at Original Parts Group, who was kind enough to sponsor me and fly me out to California so that they can share some of their cars in their warehouse, and we ended up getting 9 cars there from that. 7 of them are already on the channel, so stay tuned for the other 2. And also we had a couple for you model railroad fans. We got a couple of model railroads in. We had John Rue's amazing Route 66 layout, and one railroad that really didn't get a lot of hits, so I'll mention it. It was called Ride Your Model Railroad Train, and you can put Ride Your Model Railroad Train Lou in there on Google or on YouTube, and it'll probably come right up in the search. So that's where we've been. We also saw Phil Lufty's amazing Mercedes collection, and shared those with you on the channel. And from a standpoint of what's changed with the channel that's positive is that my son Joey has something called Final Cut Pro editing software. So he's actually been editing some of the videos and doing a fantastic job. So that really helps in blending some things together. So for example, it might be a drag car and then we show a little drag strip at the end of it or something like that. And I think you'll really appreciate that. What's coming up? We have Ken Nagel's, some of his cars coming up. Ken Nagel has a collection of cars that most people collect at this level. He likes those cars that are 1 of 16 or have a special thing, does an amazing job of restoration, really finds the best restorers probably in the country and has them with his cars, and you'll appreciate some of those cars coming up. Also coming up is the Muscle Car and Corvette National, the greatest muscle car show on the planet in Rosemont, Illinois. Coming out to that show. It's in the middle of November. You can Google Muscle Car and Corvette National Rosemont, Illinois, and it'll give you all the details. It's usually the 3rd weekend in November. I'll be there. That show alone will probably push us all the way to the end of the year. Usually there's 3 or 4 cars I like to post during a week, so that'll be a lot of fun and a great way to get us right into the beginning of the new year. Also, I have some sponsors, so when you go into the text of the videos, hopefully you will, you can see some of these sponsors. I'll just share with some of them who they are. We have Diecast model cars, so if you can't afford the full-size one, you get a Diecast model car. We have radar detectors, Escort radar detectors, which are great radar detectors. Matter of fact, I have them in every one of my cars. Some car covers, if you need a car cover. For Corvette fans, there's a little something there for you to get some accessories, and also Redline Automotive. Also, I'd like to just talk one moment about this other thing. When this is really my second job, you know, if you're paying a cable bill right now, a TV cable bill, you're already sponsoring people you don't know on those movies and things like that. But if for YouTube creators, it's something called Patreon, and that's my Patreon page. Looks like that, and you can see I've got 4 Patreons that are supporting me. Thank you for you 4. And again, if you can't afford it, just enjoy the videos. I'm not asking anybody to do something that they're uncomfortable with. I want you to be completely excited about joining on board. But even if it's not me and there's other YouTube creators in there that you like and you want to support them, that's a great way to do it. You know, my son, when he does the editing of the software, I give him some funds for that. And when I give him dollars, I never see those come back. So it's always a good treat to have that opportunity to have people support you financially in that way. So I hope you enjoyed the channel. I'm glad you're along for the ride, and I look forward to seeing you with the other cars.